Change of plan today. I was supposed to be relaxing today, doing nothing, and instead the missus has finished doing online stuff. So we're going. Just said I was going to do the other day, never done. So just waiting for her now. Where she is in a minute, and it's off to the lakes we go. Too hot. This device is too hot. Let's go deep plug. Same device is too hot. Can't say it's too hot out here, but anyway. So let's try this. Hi chat view. Sure chat view. Thanks for chat. Hello. So just waiting for her to get ready before we go off to the lake. It's not very far from here to go to the lake. It's only about, do you know what, I'm going to take this out of the case here because it's telling me it's too hot. The device is too hot, so I'll take that out there. Hold it in my hand. It should cool down a bit. Yeah, it is a bit hot actually. Ooh, yeah. Actually out here. So we're going to the lake. Not for my tea and some milk and stuff like that. So off to the lake in a minute. Welcome to the live stream if you're just tuning in. We're all going to the lake. But I promised I've been going there. I keep saying I'm going to the lake, I'm going to the lake, I'm going to the lake. I've not been, so now I really am going. If she ever comes out of the house, that is. Because you know what women are like. You know what women are like. Take forever to get ready, right? Let's go to the lake. And then 3 hours later, still not got a lippy on. So just gotta wait a minute for her, and then we'll be off to the lakes. Hopefully the signal should be okay up there, but I don't know. Should be okay, I'm thinking. Can't be any worse than up here in the forest. So hello, whoever's online, say hello. I'm off to the lakes with the wife. I said I was going to go up to the lakes. All week I keep saying I'm going to the lakes, I'm going to the lakes, and I've never been. So we're going up now in a minute. It's not very far. We're going to go up to the lake, show you the lake here. There's 3 actually. I don't know if we get time to go around all 3 before it gets dark. But we're going to the lakes, and then we'll go to the shop on the way back and collect some stuff because I'm out of sugar. What are you doing? Come on this way. We're not going up there. We're not going that way. No, we're not. No, we're not going that way. We're not going that way, are we? No, we're not. We're going down to the lakes and go for a swim. You can go for a swim. I'm not. Dog. I was waiting for the missus to come out of the house because she's putting her face on. That's like, women can't go anywhere without makeup and bloody whatever. So she says, I'll be a minute. A minute could turn into like an hour. Come on, where is she? Shall I go and shout her? What do you think? Shall I go and shout at her or shout after her? Do you think she'll throw something out the window at me if I go and shout at her? Why does the women take so long to get ready? Come on, woman. She's not know I'm live streaming. God almighty. I've been wanting to show this lake for a little while, where I'm going with the wife when she comes out eventually. I've been wanting to show this lake for a little while, and I keep saying I'm going to go up to the lake, show the lake. So far we've failed. Every day it's been just too much happening, whatever. Doing the live stream in the morning, do the live stream in the afternoon, blah 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 blah. So anyway, we're going up now in a minute. Oh, go and give her a shout, eh? Go and shout her, because women take forever, don't they? Hey, I take Jackie. They take forever to get ready, women. Lena, давай! God, what's she doing in there, woman? God almighty, she says with 2 minutes. Does any woman in the world know what 2 minutes actually means? Lena! Bye-bye. Oh God, it's like she's getting dressed up for a fashion parade because I'm live streaming. Oh dear me, what a carry on. But she'll... Right, behave you. But anyway, she'll be out in a second. Second could be an hour. What is it with women? Tell me in the chat, why is it women do not understand what a minute means when they've got to put the face on and makeup on and do their hair, and God knows no only what. All I have to do is put my coat on and I'm outside. In fact, hey! Oh, In fact, she even made me put another coat on because she said I look too scruffy. Women for you, so I've had to put my nice coat there. No, so I'm nice and warm anyway, nothing else. What is she doing in there? Oh my God, probably gone for a piss now or something. Hurrah! She's out, come on. Давай, быстро. Hurrah! We might actually get to the lake today. Сегодня можно. Who knows? Chat does take a little while to come through, so if you want to type down there, I'm quite happy to respond. And come on then, missus. So, this is my missus. Say hello to my missus.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I have a German Shepherd dog as well. Such a beautiful dog. He's not German Shepherd, he's wolf dog. He's part wolf, part dog. We think about 25% wolf. Ooh, just follow our sort of they don't know 2 minutes, but they know what... Ooh. My missus doesn't know what 3 inches is. Do you?
What?
3 doing. Знаешь, что это?
3 doing?
Да.
3 дела делать.
Знаешь, что это doing?
Doing?
Да.
Делать?
Не, по-русски doing. Ну, как 2 сантиметра, 2,5 сантиметра. Doing?
Дюйм.
Doing, yeah.
Дюйм.
Doing. Hard to say.
Дюйм.
Doing. So,
Дюйм.
that's what. So, знаешь, что это 3 doing?
Да. Не знаю.
So she says she doesn't know what 3 inches is. So anyway, I wonder. But anyway, she got a sister who wants an English fella. No, she hasn't got a sister. We're both old fogies now. She's older than me. She's 16. I'm 56. So she's got no sister. Got a brother, but he's married, and so. That's about it, really. So now, привет, Def. So not far down to the lake here, anyway. We have to go down here, past the old clink, and then where they keep the baddies, and then across the road, down the road a little bit, across into the other settlement, because what it actually was a former...
Слушай, а где этот веревка?
Я дам тебе. Я сказал, брал веревку. Я брал Jackie, я взял Archie. So she forgot the dog lead. I fetched one, look there, see? And she's forgotten the other. Я тебе говорил, брал веревки. Я сказал, вот я брал, вот Jackie. Ты брал след Archie. Mine is half Siberia Husky. Hey! Come on, Jackie. Half Siberian Husky. Yeah, he's no other fit birds. Lots of fit birds in Russia. Yeah, he's 25% wolf, we think. But we didn't buy him. He was given to us. He was somebody died, and we ended up inheriting him as a pup. Not well, a kind of a year-old pup. So we don't know his exact makeup of yeah, come on. I think he's going in. Really, what's this going through? Пошел нафиг. What's that? Вот это баня. Постань туда.
Зонт еще взять.
А?
Зонт взять.
Не, зачем? Просто веревка быстро давай. But yeah, he's about 25% wolf, we think, and about 75% German Shepherd. Давай быстро, не мучилась долго.
Какую веревку, желтую?
Не важно какой.
Нет,
Любой. On this problem already, okay. So, Minjas. Hi from Raghu from India, Hello India, how are you doing? One of the ladies in our Telegram chat is, one of our admins is from India as well, called Anne. Very nice lady, very beautiful lady, in fact. You can go to our chat, it's Russia Expat Info, which is a place where people can come when they're wanting to know information about moving to Russia or emigrating to Russia. We set up this chat a long time ago, and it's a very good chat. Lots of very experienced people. If that's your thing, you want to come to Russia, you want to visit Russia even, good place to get information on how to do that with, to get your visas, etc, etc. We've got admin from America, 2 Australians, an Indian lady, a fella from Ireland, there's me, I'm from England, and who else we got? And another lady from England who doesn't live in Russia, but she's very close to it, I can't say where, for security concerns. So there you go. Where are you at? This is Russia. This is Leningrad oblast, just outside of St. Petersburg in Russia, and we are going to the lakes with my missus. When she forgot the dog lead, and now one of the dog leads. I fetched one. Look, there's one dog lead, and she forgot the other, so we had to quickly nip back to the house. But you know, woman running in and grabbing the dog lead and then come back out is impossible. To have to, you know, quickly check the hair and whatever. We might actually get there sometime this week before it gets dark. I'm hoping it's, what time we're on now already? We're now already on 15:39, so we won't be long at the lakes. Can you get a chippy tea in Russia? Not really. Chips, fish and chips are not a thing here in Russia. You can get chips, but they would be called something else. So fried potatoes rather than... Stop doing that, will you varmint? So anyway, here's my missus. My missus. My missus.
Hello.
God bless you all. Have a great weekend. Goodbye. Sultan, you have a great weekend as well. Run. Can you get chippy? Oh, I've read that already. So yeah, type your message down there, and we will answer. Well, I'll answer because she can't read English. Well, she can read English actually. Probably. Можете читать по-английски, да?
Yes.
Чуть-чуть.
I do.
So she can read some English, but she's almost no speaking of English. Practically nothing.
Speaking. Very bad.
What? She speaks almost no English, though. So very, very little, odd word kind of thing. So I had to learn Russian. So I understand what she was shouting at me every time I did something wrong, you know. It's easier to learn the language than it is to keep getting hit with something hard and heavy, so... Is this Russian propaganda? You're a gothic bad boy. What's propaganda about this? Tell me, let me show you, turn you around here. What is propaganda about a road? Tell me. Does this look like propaganda? It looks like we're going to the lakes, and it could be in any place in the world, it just happens to be in Russia. So it's hardly propaganda, is it? It's a bit of a silly thing to say. Is it really as bad there as they make it seem? You know, no, it is not. Does this look bad? We're in a forest. Do you see anything so terrible here? Nope, you don't. Because it's total propaganda. Because the main thing, in fact, if anybody was watching this today, hope Ruski don't put you in on the front. No, they won't put me on the front. There is no call up. There is no what do you call it? Conscription. And it certainly wouldn't be for oh my God, foreigners. Anyway, hey! What are you doing? Come here. Oh, certainly not for foreigners anyway. Cope, not. Oh, wait till you get sent into the meat grinder. Ollie, Greg, don't be so silly. Not because all the bad things that are happening in Ukraine. Hello, my friend from Russia. Hello, Elias Rock. Traitor, Ollie Greg. Why do you say that? To justify your statement. Does that mean if you go and live in Spain, you're a traitor? Or if you go and live in America, you're a traitor? Or if you go and live in Scotland? Tell me, if Scotland asked for independence and you went to live there, would that make you a traitor? Tell me. You're just talking nonsense, aren't you, really? I just happened to live here. I've lived here for a long time before any war. So, Just nonsense. You're a traitor to Britain. What you are a traitor to Britain? Why am I a traitor to Britain? Tell me. Tell me, what have you done for Britain? Ollie Gregg. Tell me what you've done. You've probably done nothing. You're probably not serving in any armed forces of any description. You're probably just sitting home as a keyboard warrior, sucking in stupid media and believing any old nonsense that they tell you that there's blooming no toilets in Russia, or I don't know, whatever kind of nonsense they come up with next. Oh, there's no petrol at the petrol stations or whatever. Well, they're all garbage, yeah. Just talking crap, aren't you? What time? What time is about just almost 4:45, so 3:43 or something, 45. We're about 3 hours behind, in front of England, UK. So my dogs have disappeared. So yeah, he's scared to say anything too bad about Russia because he doesn't want the cyanide. What are you? Another anonymous? You're obviously scared because you're just anonymous. So no fear printing. No, I think Russia is modern day. Just drone strike city buildings with kids in them. Oh, so you're reading all. So yeah, you believe not. Listen, did you read your own newspaper this morning? Because we got a copy of the Times here today, not me personally, but online. And go read the Times and see what it says about it. See what it says about Ukraine. Because I can assure you, the tide of propaganda against Russia is starting to turn. It's starting to go the opposite way because they realise what kind of lunatic Zelensky is. Go read it. Don't need to believe me. Why Russia? What was the attraction? Live, not live, read it. I've seen a wild man, Bigfoot of Russia. No, there's no such a thing. What was it? Why Russia? For this problem, not for this propaganda. We'll go away then. Who cares? Well, Russia, what was the attraction? The attraction was my wife, because I love her, and financial stability. I can live here on a pension that I could not do in UK, in England. That's a big attraction to me. Is it an attraction to you? How much does a Kremlin pay you? Millions, obviously. You can see I've obviously driving a Rolls Royce every day and wearing Armani clothes, and you know. Hello from Jerry Strain from Belfast. How are you doing in Belfast? I know Belfast quite well. Not as well as the other parts, but I spent a long time in Northern Ireland. 14 years over there. Great place. Great people. I think the people of Northern Ireland are a bit more sensible than the ones on mainland UK, who seem to have gone nuts at the moment. It's Russia depressing, my brother. Lived there and unalived himself. You're obviously not English, are you? Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too. Have you given any consideration to Afuniba's live stream question of answering the math question? No, I haven't. I'm not a mathematician. Sorry. And I hadn't even noticed it. So, break into the Kremlin and steal the files like we discussed, and I'll pay you in Bitcoin. Warning. Dead. Oh God, all the trolls are on here today, aren't they? Fold it all, get the troll. Is it real as boring as people make out? Obviously, can't be that boring because you're here to see it. So, must be something, must be something here, isn't there? All you trolls are actually great because what you don't realise. Привет from Australia. Hello, Australia. How are you doing, Big Dave? What all you trolls don't realise, while you're typing your messages in, it gets me into YouTube algorithm, which gets me reactions, and it gets my stats up, and it gets my watch time up. So thank you, trolls. Come and troll as much as you like. Yeah, you're doing me a big favour actually. So ha ha ha. Bro, did your wife kick you out again? No, she's there. Look, she's there today. She's there. Look, she's there. We're going to the lakes. We're showing you up there. Live chat. Jamikus Gaming fan. Hello to you too. How are you doing? I hope everybody is doing great today. Peace to everybody. I hope everybody's having a great weekend, because we're having a great weekend. Are you mad because you're walking instead of driving your Rolls Royce? Absolutely. I should be in the Rolls Royce, shouldn't I? Don't you think? It'd be great to go to the lake in a Rolls Royce. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Eh? I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to figure out what Russians think about what's going on with the invasion of Ukraine. It's not an invasion of Korea, of Ukraine. Go read the news. Go get some independent news sources. Stop reading the mainstream media, because it's a lot of crap. It's feeding you rubbish. I'm happy you're back together again. Back together. We're never apart. Apart from when I'm wondering about and do my wonderings. Ultraman say hello. Hello, Ultraman. Sorry I didn't see you down there. I don't always see all the chat because sometimes it gets a bit mad in here with all these trolls trying to folder roll troll me. But that's okay. They're up in the logarithm and getting me more stats. So thank you, trolls. Did you meet her on the internet? I don't know how you spell your name. Jenik? I don't know. X-Eric? I've noticed it. Ernick. Maybe it's X-Ernick. Don't know. Putin is watching. Oh God, do you think he's watching me? Do you think he's got nothing better to do than watch somebody walk in a forest? You really are a little boy, aren't you? Gothic bad boy. Just take your hands out of your child and stop playing with your wiener. Because obviously nothing else better to do. What's your occupation? My occupation. Obviously, I'm paid by the Kremlin, aren't I? Apparently, according to the trolls. What's my occupation? Actually, I put pile foundations in for housing. So we've got, over here we've got frame housing, wooden housing, a lot of wooden housing. There's brick houses as well and all the rest of it, but very popular is frame housing. It's American style, and they go on pile foundations, and I put those pile foundations when I'm working, not always working. So, yeah, we're just walking down here. We'll walk past, there's a small temporary prison down here where they keep people overnight, you know, lunatics who want to get drunk. He's Putin's to IC, Gothic bad bud. Ugh. Are you going to come out with this crap, Gothic? I mean, really? Do I look like somebody important? Putin's to IC, I mean, come on. I'm a nobody. Did you get catfished? Why would I get catfished? I've been married to her 15 years. How's that getting catfished, you maniac? That's the silliest thing you've ever heard in my life. You make foundations, very cool. Yeah, they're good. I like them. You should start walking backwards. Helps your muscles work you normally wouldn't. Let's try it. Let's try walking backwards. Lena? On сказал, пиши задний, это лучше. Я не знаю. Let's try it. Ты тоже? Задний?
Я когда была маленькой девочкой, я так ходила.
Да? Почему?
Мне нравилось.
She said when she was
яма, ты сейчас попадешь и упадешь. Лучше иди перед.
She says when she was a little girl she used to walk backwards as well, but she's grown up and she's got a brain since then. You're trying to seem harmless. I'm onto you, Gothic bad boy. You're onto me. Dead. What are you going to do to me? Tell me. What's the worst thing you're going to do? Send some slabber down the internet because you're obviously a keyboard troll. Do you fund me pages for all the potholes? No, I'm not monetized. I might get monetized eventually, who knows? But no, what it was, actually, this is a new settlement you can see there, and this is a temporary road surface. So there's limestone down, which put down, and then they put a temporary surface down, and then eventually they'll come and tarmac it, probably in my lifetime at some point. The Russian brain cannot comprehend the Kremlin line, no fear printing. Obviously, you can't comprehend that you're being lied to by your mass media because you're still pumping out the same old crap. Do you invite your dogs everywhere? No, don't invite them into bed. So why aren't you fighting, man? Because I'm 56, I'm way too old for that. And I spent 17 years in the British Army, thank you, I'm not doing any more of it. I've had enough time laying in wet, horrible places. I've now got bad hips and bad knees and bad elbows, and I'm partly deafened as well, so there you go. That's why I'm not doing that, and I wouldn't want to anyway. It's not my war. As I keep saying to people who want to come over and fight for the Ukrainians, they need their heads seen to. Joseph got the copy-paste master. Bro, still saying mass media like it isn't every media out in the world saying Russian invaded. Well, it probably is every media in the world. But I mean, that's what happens when they gang up on one country, innit? You know what I mean? 20,000 sanctions or whatever it is. Lost count now. The people have just got bored with it now, to be honest. Not even interested anymore. Just turned 57 myself on the 22nd. Dag. Good for you. It's only a number, innit? You barely sound 30. Face reveal. Da, da, da. There you go. Found 30. I'm 56. My missus is 60. 60 сейчас.
61.
She's 61. She's older than me. So I'm 6, she's 61, so there you go. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. I know a guy from Texas that went to Ukraine to fight invaders. Well, I'm sure he'll be coming home in pieces probably, if they even bother to recover his body, because they're not doing that, they're just leaving him there to rot. So, good for them. He's an idiot, time to go home. So saying Russia didn't invade Ukraine, Denzel Washington. No, they did not invade Ukraine. They put in a special military operation after the coup d'etat that deposed the legitimate government of that country. If you know anything about this war, you would have been following it for years. I've been following it since it first kicked off in Maidan, where American bitch Victoria Nuland came and gave cookies to the protesters, where they put down the government. Very nice of them to do that. And then went mad across the country and started bombing Donbass. Did you know the first airstrike to go in Ukraine came from the Ukrainians against their own people in Donbass? Did you know that? Probably not. Why is his Russian puppet? He's in Russia and can't say anything, or he will be arrested. Lena? Я не могу сказать ничего, или будет тюрьма меня.
Да, нельзя
точно. Says no. She says KGB will get me. Thank you for speaking the truth. What? You're welcome for speaking the truth. You seem very wise. What can you tell me about the Royal Marines? Marine in a boat, living proof that shit can float. Don't know anything about the Marines. I worked with them for a short while, but not much. I wasn't a Marine, I was infantry. I was Duke of Wellington's regiment. Why is the war in Ukraine? Go look at the news. Hey, Archie, get back here. What are you doing, you maniac?
Archie,
Come on.
Archie, ко мне.
Archie, Jackie, come here. Yeah, Ludi там. Надо.
Archie, иди ко мне.
Может открыть меня? Я не могу. Спасибо. I'm being untangled from my lead. Спасибо. Come here, Jackie Chan. We've got to get his lead on here because there is people down the bottom of this road here. We don't want to get them. We don't want to be frightened by the dogs because наверное, можно. Yeah, просто. Держи вот это только. Или вот это. Shut up, you grumble. Ooh. So, yeah, we don't want to scare people because he does look a bit wolfified, doesn't he? And people do get it. They're walking across running invade them. Jesus Christ. You're not that smart. Ukraine give up nukes so Russia would never invade. Oh, we've got full troll mode on today, haven't we? Do you agree with Putin? Yes, I do. He's my president, why would I not? Full troll mode. Oh, полный troll на сегодня.
Да.
О, полный. Guys.
Тебя троллят?
Не, тролл меня. Почему Россия брала Украину? Почему? R-U-A-I, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I beg them 2 times not to do that shit, but whatever. Don't do that. You can't see the woods for the trees, bro. No.
8 лет стреляли в детей.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, Ukraine bombed Donbass for 8 years before Russia intervened. I mean, is that normal? Why weren't you out protesting when Ukraine was doing that? Why weren't you? Ask yourself. You know, you've got your little blue and yellow rag. Why weren't you out protesting about that? You think it's okay to bomb civilians? You think that's fine? Answer that. Or can you answer that? Because you don't even know anything about it, do you? Nothing. Just coming on here, throwing slogans around. Talking shite. Why Russia to police Ukrainian police even if there was a coup? Oh, it's okay to have a coup, is it? Okay. Putin is a delusional communist that killed his opposition. Ah, really? Right, so I think it's time for the. You know what? Should I put you in the timeout gulag? Do you want to go to timeout gulag? No fear anyway. Let's do some. So off to the timeout gulag for all the trolls. That's one gone. Who's next? Natives are controlled by they are really wanting to reason up to into smaller. Of course they are. They've been wanting to do that since the fall of the bloody Soviet Union. Before that, they tried it, didn't they? I'm looking, you know, where is momentum is noteworthy. Lots of momentum. Did you know? For those who keep saying that Ukraine's winning and Russia's losing, at Pokrovsk at the moment, there is a massive encirclement of Ukrainian troops. There's 10,000 troops have been encircled there who cannot escape. And the Ukrainians have banned all journalists from entering that area because they don't want anybody to know about it. But everybody knows about it. I bet that's not been reported in your newspapers today, has it? No, I doubt it. So, I'm proud to the truth does hurt. Exactly. Of course it hurts. You should catch your breath, old school. I'm trying to read and talk and chat and control a dog and all the rest of it. So. And ever since the Ukrainian people don't like Russians, but since 2000 it was full of corruption and murders. Telling me it was before that. It was Russian show the world it has a weak and disorganized army. Really? Oh, really? Russian propaganda, Wayne. Let's get rid of the trolls. Let's go. Time out. So, folder-roll trolls, you're going into the timeout gulag. Good luck to you. Whew. Like Russians, what else we got? Russia showed the world it has a weak and disgusting army. Yeah, you're going to timeout as well. Go to gulag. Goodbye. I'm a proud to ever since don't. Russia is weak. Denzel, you're going to timeout. Goodbye. Das vidanya. Anybody else? Getting cold out there. It's getting cold. Some of us just want new perspective. Yeah. I have a pimple on my ass cheek. We'll go squish it then. Where exactly are you? This is Leningrad oblast, just outside of St. Petersburg. Have I killed all the trolls? Oh dear. What a shame. My heart is broken. I got an achy breaky heart after killing all the trolls. Trolls really want the chicken. Just tuning in. Are you a pro-Russia or unbiased? I'm pro-Russia, of course I am. I live in Russia. What else would I be? It would be a foolish thing to think I'm anything else, really. Okay. Is this, what's that? I like this guy. Des O'Connor versus Val Doonican. Ooh, that's a hard one, isn't it? Val Doonican was a good singer in his day, and Des O'Connor was a good comedian. He was a singer as well, actually, but he was a good comedian in his day, a stand-up comedian. Did you know that Des O'Connor was on stage when Buddy Holly visited England? Bet you didn't know that, did you? Go look at history. In America, Americans, anti-American, tell me how crazy that is. Putin would not approve. Zdarova. Hello, Vigorous. How are you doing? Zdarova. Zdarova. How have you not been drafted? Because there's no draft, you fool. You're just telling you there's a draft in the West, but there's not. It's just complete nonsense. Like everything they tell you is 99% nonsense. Do you know what the Therians are? No idea. Do you know why do the globalist warmongers keep saying that they must save Europe from Russian invasion? A bullshit story that they think forgives their provocative nature. Yeah, I mean, Dag, it's simple, isn't it? When you think about it, what you've got is European politicians, British politicians, American politicians. They've all got heavy investments in arms companies, and because they've got heavy involvement in investments in arms companies, they want to return. They need to sell those weapons to get a return on their money, and so you need a baddie. That baddie happens to be Russia. It's been the same way for years. Nothing new. So yeah, complete nonsense, isn't it? Glory to Ukraine. Yeah, you're going to time out as well. Time out. Goodbye. You're going to say something sensible? Say it. If you're not going to say something sensible, then you go to the timeout gulag. Why do some of us how did the story first? No. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Man, oh no, we're not going to say things like that about my president. Time out. Go to gulag. Goodbye. At least be nice. Buddy Hall on a Sunday night at the London Palladium, 1958. Yes, that's right. It was just before he's got killed in 1959. A year later, didn't he? In oh, where was it? I forgot. In the plane crash anyway. Along with Greg Bopper and what's his face? I've forgotten. But yeah. The plane mysteriously got blown up out. It didn't blow out the sky. It was a failure of instruments. But anyway. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Oh, that's a good one. Ground beef. That's a dad joke if I've ever heard one. That's like saying, what did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. You know, that kind of thing. Good one. I like that one. Do they have good weed in Russia? No, they don't have good weed in Russia. Weed is banned completely. If you get caught with it, you go to jail for a long time. So, no. What are you doing for every life? Well, I'm out walking the dogs, and today we're off out to the lake, which we're going to now. We're going to try and get there before it gets dark, because my missus just finished on the thing, so we've got time to go down there. Yesterday we were in St. Petersburg live streaming from the actual city, just to prove that there's no homeless, because people seem to think there's homeless in Russia for some God knows reason. Or there's no toilets or something stupid. All the nonsense that you read. We've got the biggest HIV rates in Europe. Fun fact. Maybe, I don't know. I've not read on it. I don't. Arse infectious disease doesn't affect me. In America, Russians hang out with Ukrainians all the time. I'm sure there are people on both sides that do not judge the civilians of the other because of the war. Of course. That's for me, for the example, there's very few Russians who haven't got relations in Ukraine or Belarus, or Belarusians' relations in Russia or in Ukraine. Very, very mixed in. We've got personally have family in Western Ukraine. We also have family in Belarus, so very, very mixed up. Yeah. Whew. Have the trolls been dedified? Is that it? Are we finished with the trolling? Is that it? I am so happy about that. Anyway, so I'll turn you around and show you where I'm going anyway. So you can see that, okay, don't pull me. So, okay, the miss is walking. This is a new settlement. You can see, obviously, just been built. Very nice. Well, look at this. This is all beautiful. Not quite the Russia that they make out, is it? Quite different. Not quite the grim place that they say that is with no toilets and whatever. This is a settlement. This has got a tarmac road, of course, and even speed bumps, because everyone likes them, don't they? The old policeman, sleeping policeman, used to call them. And back in the day, an old ancient larder. That's a rarity these days. You don't see a lot of larders about these days of that old Soviet type. They're getting rarer and rarer as the time goes on. The government program to pull them all off the road now anyway, so that is it's something you won't see very often in live streams nowadays, unless you deliberately have to find them. Where's got the big station? Jackie! 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 Ah, shush! Oh, хорошо. Shush! Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, I was saying before that interruption of our dog barking at the cyclist. Ty powiem go there. I've been up here for ages, and it's hard to remember where it is exactly, the lake. It is up here. Whew, bit of a trek. Not too much. We're not doing that. No, 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 no. Hey. No. 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 Hey. No. No. There's a husky. Wait, wait. No. Wait. Ooh. No. No. Come on, Jackie. It is necessary. Come on. Hey! Blimey. Come on. Oh. Is that it? We're finished now? Come on. He's got very protective as time has moved on. He has. He doesn't like to see other dogs nearby. Do you? Hey. So, So this is basically a typical, this is typical Russian dachas, what they call dachas, which is a summer house. So people come there in the summertime and plant potatoes and stuff, and not much else. They don't live there full time. They're not full time dwellings, kind of. Besides that fence, whoa, somebody likes the privacy, don't they? Blimey, that's a fence. Kukua, matri. Gosh, So anyway, there's some good things about the rain. As when we get up to the lake, hopefully there's very few people out. Let the dogs run about a bit. Hopefully we have to go down here. And тепло где? Я знаю, но где озеро? Налево. Это built to pick them. So this is again a lot of reconstruction work, a lot of investment into us. So down here, it's not a new settlement, but it's been really growing over the last few years. From what was just a few houses to now, you can see the rebuilding fences and stuff. So it's really started to take off, and a lot of new builds down here. A lot in that one there, for instance, new build. There's probably more new builds than there is old builds. Really a lot of money going in here. I can't see any text down there. If anybody's typing, type away. I'm glad I don't see a question out. The trolls have been sent to the timeout gulag. Good place for them, if you ask me. Off to the lake in a minute. There's a beautiful big house. Would you live in a house like that? Ask yourself. I wonder, would you live in a place like that? Beautiful big house. Another one there beside it, actually. Another one. There's something different about Russia to other places, in that once you own a piece of land, you can build what you like. Once you've got permission to build, you can build what you like on it, and nobody's going to tell you, you can't build that, you can't build that. So, consequently, you get different designs of houses. Look at this one here. Big, like a winter garden at the top there, conservatory. Huh? Точно. I haven't been down here for a long time, actually. So it's difficult to remember which way to go, because when we were last here, a lot of these houses weren't here, and now they've been really built up. Like that one there, it's huge. So this was kind of a dirt track the last time we were here. Now it's all been done out and modified and changed about a bit. So, whew, it's a bit of a trek, isn't it? I'm getting old. Oh, there's another big one there. Look at that one. Big. Oh, they've got what do you call it? Besedka. So it's like a thing there in the garden. You can sit and do barbecues and whatever. A round thing. I don't know what you'd call that. Besedka in Russian. I'm not sure what you'd call that in English. Don't forget to subscribe. I was out yesterday with his live stream with Aussie Spy out in St. Petersburg Centre. Go and have a look at his channel. He does things like urban exploration, another big house there, look, urban exploration and abandoned places and things like that. And he's a bit of a Soviet fanatic. Pramada, he's a Soviet fanatic, so old Soviet stuff he likes, as well as modern, abandoned places and urban exploration. Which is I don't know any other English YouTubers in Russia doing urban exploration. Is really got a unique thing going on there. So, go have a look at his channel, Aussie Spy. You'll find a link on my channel for him. He lives not too far from me, only a few. There's about 14 kilometres away from me, I think, as the crow flies. So a lot of look at this here, another new build. It's new build after new build here, Baltiskaya. So look at the fence in there, big gate, another big build. Some amazing buildings down here. Come on. Some absolutely amazing buildings down here. Really, really nice, really beautiful. And this is mainly down this direction, if I'm in the right place. It is mainly new build. Tom? Yes? Tom? Yeah, so I think it's up here. So, come here. Come on. Go on then, silly. Go on then. So this is the way up to the, you can see how actually a big bunch of sand there where they're doing some kind of work there in that new place there. There is some of the older ones up here, but it's kind of a bit of a, they're outnumbered by the, oh, there's an older one. It's in good condition, but it's an older one. And a brand new one beside it, new build. And look at these beautiful, beautiful places. With a big car in the front. Very, very beautiful place. Would you live in a place like that? No, I bloody would. Another one there, all glass. Very beautiful house. Yeah. They're actually gorgeous houses down here, really. Because that garage is like a blooming house, isn't it? And there's an older one over there. But mainly down here, it's the new ones outnumber the older ones. I think some of the older ones were actually pulled down and redone. So, not so many anymore. That's very traditional dacha, Russian dacha. You'd see that style a lot, with a very sharp roof. Over the other side, you've got that monster made of brick. Not a lot of brick buildings, well, houses, private house, not a lot of brick private houses in Russia. It's kind of a not so common on the Russian flag, of course. Jeez. So, I'm not getting any text here. If you type in, say hello. Wait, no, 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 Jackie, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dear me. What a carry on. Come on. Another one. Another. Jackie, come on. That plot there is, looks like it's going to be built on, but there's nothing there yet. And there's an empty plot. It's these plots here are very expensive actually here now. This has actually got a tiny little summer house on it, but it's got gas as well directly to it, which is funny to see. Typical dacha again. These are small ponds they have around the place, and basically the fire brigade come along, chuck a hose in it if there's a fire. Oh, some big houses down here. Look at that whopper. It's a nip driving, Elena. Good ear. Now, so yeah, they've got these in a lot of these places. They have these fire ponds for that thing. Well, that's a big house, isn't it? Another one over there. Some big houses. Again, once again, they haven't finished the road yet, but they still found the need to put a speed control in. It makes me wonder sometimes over here. They've got things like that in on the roads that really don't need anything. The amount of potholes are enough, but anyway, some people logic. I guess some people go over potholes just as fast as would a normal road. That's putting the wall down a little bit. We're in that place now. Bravo, sister. There you go, this typical transformer, very Soviet-fied, Soviet-type transformer. This is where, before this was here, or majority of this used to be a track here into the forest. This used to be forested here. And look at it now. They've... Yeah, what time? What? Da. Yeah. So these houses now are massive and they've been built down here by the lake. Some big houses, that's a big one. And of course, like everything, they want to privatise it, but I mean, why should they be allowed to prioritise it? Lake, it's open to everybody, should be. So, looks like they're thinking about getting their own security down here. Who knows? Who knows what the foreman's going to do with that. So, can't let them off yet because they're off into there. Been on to the lake now. Oh, a while. A while. Then I need to go down and make it time. So, yeah, this is so over here is that's an old tank that and this is the old this is the old tank station down here. Long tank to use these things. Check the water tightness, I don't know. The water is bubble proof, I don't know. Yeah, that's this is the old tank. Fit down there. Go to the main lake now. Once we've got deleted. That's passive. So, where are we? So, that was a bit of a trek past all the dogs. He's found a bone or something there, he's chomping on. But over to the lake over here. You see it's very nice and very clean, which is actually sort of unusual. This place was kind of not upkept. It was not abandoned, but it wasn't upkept, and now it's been, they sort of take control of it a little bit, and they are controlling it, so hence there's very little. It's just the odd can and stuff about. People throw stuff down, but туда, то down here.
Можно туда, можно туда пройти.
Может быть, ой, осторожно. So, down to the lake. Now this is the lake where we live. It's not as nice as Novgorod, I don't think, but
Archie, Jackie.
But this is a lake. And you see down here, you can come down here and in the summertime, ducks. Oh, duckies. Look a duck. Duckies. Ducks are coming. So this is the lake anyway. Quite big. You can get a boat on there in the summer if you want. You can go fishing in there. There's no license or anything like that required here. So, ducks are coming. Ducks are coming. I wonder if they think we've got food for them. I'm thinking like, quick, over there. Humans have our food. Sorry, ducks, we haven't got any food. But the little dogs will turn you into food if you get close enough. Palky, go on then. Go on then, Jackie. Oh, he's going. He's thinking about it. Oh, it's cold and wet. Oh, where are you going? He's going to spot the ducks now, isn't he? I'm between the duck, Utki. Is he going to see the ducks? No, he's not. He's not going for the ducks. Oh, my God. I always like to get in there, dog. It's all wet and cold. It's all cold. What have you got? Palky, day palky. Oh. So the ducks are coming. The duckies. Hello, duckies. What? So ducks are coming. Where are they? Get them on camera there. Where are the duckies? The ducks are coming. Where are we? I can't even see them on the blooming camera. It's getting towards dark now, but Text is not coming up yet. It's not coming through. I'm sorry about that. If you're speaking to me or whatever, text is not coming through. But down at the lake anyway, there's the ducks coming over straight away. There's ducks, yeah? Come grab yourself a dinner. Come grab yourself a dinner. Do you reckon you can, Jackie? Do you reckon there's a chance? Go get them. There's ducks. There's ducks. Come get dinner. Yeah? No chance. So anyway, lots of ducks here and stuff, and they are nice. I like to see ducks. Hey, ducks! Ah, lovely. Very nice. I'm surprised there. Actually, I thought they would have flown south by now. It just shows how crazy the weather is. It's upset the ducks as well, because they should have been long gone by now. It is strange. So. No, 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 no. Hey. We don't do that. No, no. Not chasing people. No. We're not chasing people. No. No. No, we don't do that. Got this habit of chasing people and buggies and what do you call it? Bicycles for some reason. Why bicycles? I have no idea. Look at the ducks. Go and get the ducks. Look, go and get the ducks. Go and grab a duck. Hook a duck. Yeah, no chance. That's the lake anyway. Quite big, quite nice. You can get a boat on there if you're that way inclined. There's more ducks up there. I can't see it. You can't see it on the camera, but there's more ducks up there. What? Go and get the ducks. Go on then. So, let's try and throw him a stick, shall we? Shall I throw him a stick? Shall I throw you a stick, Jackie-chan? Ah! You see, it's very clean here. It's. I'm surprised myself actually how clean it is. It wasn't. Like I said, it wasn't very well maintained up here, and it's been. It's obviously been cleaned up and looked after now. So it's something different. But, I'm sorry, I cannot see the chat. Hi, chat room. Sure, chat room. Oh, sorry. Chat's come up. So, chat's come now. Ooh. Okay. Sorry. Oh my God. Your mic is not functioning. Sorry. I see it coming through now. Look like a hand backyard in the States. Shepherd must be German and car Japanese. No, he's German. He's German Shepherd and wolf. Looks like Wisconsin. No, this is Russia. This is just outside Petersburg, Leningrad oblast in Russia. Any fishing? Yes. Fishing is allowed here. I'm sorry I wasn't getting your messages. I am now. It came through in a block. I don't know why. It's probably low signal up here. Probably, I would say that's the reason for it. But there you go. Hi, chat room. Sure, chat room. Yeah, the chat is being a bit funny today. I don't know why. But yeah. So that's the lake anyway. There's another one over that side as well, but we'll have a walk up there now. I think we're okay. People have moved along, so they tend to walk around the lake here. Oh, we are getting new comments. Comments are coming up. There we go. So we're coming through. Why are you in Russia? RNZ. Your MFC works fine out. Yeah, there was something went on there, didn't there, with the mic and whatever. Ireland. Same season, same weather. Yeah, kind of, yeah. You might. Why are you in Russia? RNZ. Why am I in Russia? Because I live in Russia. I'm a Brit, ex-veteran, if you like, living in Russia these last 15 years, long before the Ukraine problem, and I love it here. I love it. I mean, I just love it here. Why, you know, what is not to like about this place? You know, this is just by my house. It's only like it's about 3 kilometers by my house. So, Fish Creek, Wisconsin here. Buzzy, Fish Creek, yeah. I don't know what fish are in here. I've never fished it, but it's fair old size, isn't it? You know, for a small. These are artificial lakes, by the way. These aren't real. That, well, at least I don't think they are. That one over there was a tank testing pit at one point, and then these are artificial lakes that were created, I believe, but I may be wrong on that. I don't think they're real. Well, they're real now, but I think they're artificially created for some reason. because this is split down the way here. So yeah, there's the duckies. What kind of fish? I don't know what kind of fish are in here. Probably shuka, sort of trout and carp, and trout, carp and perch, probably perch, trout, carp, and pike probably as well. Pike's quite a thing over here. In Russia, pushing the digital ID currency. No, there's no digital ID in Russia. The people here laugh at that and think that the UK has gone bonkers with that stupid thing. Good morning from Missouri. Hello, Missouri, Daniel Ackers. How you doing? I hope you're having a great day in Missouri. I got my first wind generator from Missouri Wind and Solar. If you've heard of the place. When we first came here, we had no power, and we had a wind. Oh, there's the other side of the lake. So you got that side, and then you got this pathway, and then you got the other side there. Yeah, Missouri Wind and Solar. I think his name was Jeff, isn't it? He's on YouTube somewhere. We got our first solar panels from wind turbine from there. Turned out it's a bit of a character, any Jeff from Missouri Wind and Solar. But anyway, that's my wife there in the brown, wondering about. And my dog's behaving. I think they are. I think they're okay. They're not going to do any harm, not bark at anybody. That's okay. I was worried that they were getting a bit silly. No, but they're okay. They're okay. You behaved. Keep a close eye on him. He doesn't like good boy. So he doesn't like what do you call it? Pedal cycles. So bicycles. He gets all funny about bicycles and starts barking at them and trying to eat them, even motorcycles. So good morning. Whew. Good morning, Daniel Ackers. Sorry, I thought I'd spoken. Masters of Machines, Missouri here too. All right, I hope you're having a great day. Wind and Solar in Samo. I don't know where it is in America, but I do know that I ordered from there when I was back in the UK, and I brought them to Russia with me. I brought the wind turbine with me in the car many years ago when Jeff at Missouri Wind and Solar was just getting started. I ordered one of his first wind generators at the time. But yeah, seems to be a great. We don't use it anymore, but it never fit. I had to replace the bearing in the back of it one time, but that was a long time ago. Now we're fully on electric, and we don't need that anymore. It sits in the shed now. I'm debating what to do with it. We might take it up to the new place in Novgorod and put it up there just for a laugh. But really, the electric here is so cheap, it's really not worth the bother. It's really, I don't know what the price is in America now, what you pay for electric over there, I don't know. But in the UK, it's expensive. Over in Russia, it's about a monthly bill would be somewhere between $15 and $20 a month for electric for a house, somewhere in about there. You had to build their steel building. Wow. Did you actually meet Jeff himself? He seems a bit of a wheeler dealer to me. But I know that he had some big argument, didn't he, online with another YouTuber, some rival company, and they had a big argument, and he came on YouTube and made a whole thing about it, and they went to court and fighting over rights and all kinds of things. I think one company brought out a wind turbine and copied the other one's wind turbine, and one claimed it could do so many watts and the other claimed so many watts, and I don't know. But it was a long time ago now, but probably the videos are still on YouTube if you hunt them down, some of his early stuff there. He was ill, wasn't he? Jeff fella went into hospital for a while there. I think it was a result of the court battle that made him ill in the end, with his business failing. Not doing very well, but Jeff is a kind of strange guy. I've only seen him on YouTube, that's all. But it was a long time ago, and I guess he's much older now. That's 15 years ago, so he's 15 years the wiser, maybe. I don't know, but they did good. They did good wind turbines anyway. I can say that I do know. I know they had. There was a rival company that put out. What were they called? I think they were in Missouri as well, but they were called by a different name, and they put out a wind turbine, and there was some technical copyright thing went on with Jeff, and they ended up slagging each other off publicly on YouTube. So yeah, why I don't know. Seems an odd way to conduct business, but oh, I've lost the missus. Oh, she's up there. Okay, better go back on her. I don't want to get caught out here in the dark because there's somebody fishing up there. Let's not disturb him. So yeah, I don't want to get caught out in the dark because we haven't got flashlights with us, and there is no light here. And what time now are we on? We're already on 4:30, and 4:30. It's awesome how small the world really is, isn't it? It is strange. I mean, you know, you meet people and things, you know, and oh yeah, I live there, or I live there, or I knew that guy, or I knew that guy. You know, it is a small world. I suppose kind of the solar power and wind power would have been a kind of has its hardcore fanatics, its followers, done it. So yeah. Jesus loves you and wants a relationship with you, man. Joshua is the Messiah. Okay, that's very nice. I'm sure he does want a relationship with me, but I'm not religious. I'm sorry. I'm just not religious. I respect religion. I respect everybody's beliefs, but I'm not religious myself. I am actually Orthodox, but I don't follow any religion. It's just not my thing. But I'm sure you will have a nice time. Have a great day. I subbed. Thank you, Daniel. I hope you have a great day. So have a look at some of the videos I did. What up, homie? Some. How's it going? Is it cold? Not cold today. It's kind of chilly. It's not hot. You wouldn't want to walk around in a t-shirt, but it's not cold. It's about +10 or something. But it is evening. It's 4:30 already. Over in this part of Russia, it gets dark very early in winter. In the very coldest part of winter, December, January time, you could only sometimes have 4 hours of daylight, or workable daylight per day. So it gets very dark early, and it gets dark. It doesn't get light again till maybe as much as 11 o'clock. So if you've got a cloudy day, you can have really, really dark. It's really depressing time. I hate this time of year. This is kind of the calm before the storm, before the snows hit. I think we've got a couple of weeks left yet. The weather is very strange this year. It's had a really, really wet start to the year. I mean, we've still got ducks on the lake here, and they should have flown south like a long time ago. So it is very strange weather. I don't know what they're doing here now. They should have flown. Well, you two looking at the ducks, thinking you'd make a tasty dinner. Wouldn't they? They'd make tasty dinner. Go and get one then. You can't swim over there, can you? No. Duck watching. How's it going? What up, homie? How's it going? Very well, thank you. Is it cold? No, not so cold. I like you're in Kentucky. It looks like you're in Kentucky, but it can't be. Kentucky must be really, really hot weather. You must be like plus mega degrees up there, where we're almost just slightly in the plus. We're about plus. We're in Celsius, of course, so we're in about +10. I'm not sure what that would be in you would be in Fahrenheit, right, in America. So I'm not sure what you would get up there, but I bet it's warmer than here. That's for sure. Although I know that Texas can get some terrible winters as well. The demons brought me here greater delights. What demons would it be? Personal demons, I don't know. Maybe you should go and get some therapy or something from somewhere. There's nothing demonic here, although it is Halloween. Or was Halloween, so you know, there could be ghosties about, isn't there? Ghosties and stuff. Yo, I'm in Kerryville. How are you doing in Kerryville? I'm not sure where Kerryville is. I'm guessing, Joseph, you're in America. But that could be in Ireland. Kentucky gets bad weather because we're like in the middle of the East Coast, not far enough south to stay warm all year. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did know that you get bad weather. I've seen it in movies and stuff. So, Kerryville, Texas. All right. Okay. I don't know. I've never been to Texas. I'd love to go. I think it'd be a wonderful place to visit. I would love to see the deep south in America. So one of my bucket list things to do, to visit the deep south. I think America's a wonderful country. I really do think it's a beautiful country. Major powerhouse, major military power. Or some people from the UK seem to like to deny it for some reason. I'm in Brighouse, Yorkshire. Oh my God, from Brighouse. Well, I'm from Sheffield in Yorkshire. That's a bit close, isn't it? Texas guns, God, freedom. Sounds about right to me. Yeah, freedom. You know, people always say about Russia being a dictatorship and we're all being watched by the KGB or whatever nonsense they're coming out with now. Yeah, it's a lot of old rubbish. You can see completely free here. There's nobody checking us or asking for documents or whatever other rubbish they come out with in the news. I do like a lot of people come to Russia and me as well, and the first thing you notice how free it is, how lack of minor regulations. In some ways regulations are really difficult, like immigration process with the documents is, oh my God, it's mind-boggling. It really is, and it's a real headache to go through it. Believe me, I did it. And but after that, really there is real freedom here, real, you know what I mean? If I wanted to go and jump, I don't know about in your countries, wherever you are, America, UK, you know, I can jump in this lake here, nobody gives a monkeys, you know. Do what you like. You can go and fish in here. There's no laws to stop you from fishing here. There's no licensing or anything like that. If you want to pull the fish out and eat them, it's up to you, you know what I mean? There is a seagull, or is an eagle? What is it? It's a seagull flying about up there. So yeah, being free here is quite something. Being from the south, I've always wanted to go to Russia, even though America propaganda shoves bullshit down our throats. Yeah, I'm afraid it's just, it is propaganda, a lot of it. We were out in St. Petersburg. Yes, I was out with Aussie Spy. I'll tell you what, Cameron, from America, and any other Americans, there's a great friend of mine on your show called American Sputnik, and I would say go look at his channel. He's doing some great videos of Russia at the moment, some absolutely fantastic, in a very American style. I'm kind of British style, obviously, because that's my origins, but he's doing some great, my missus up there taking a photo of me live streaming. That's something. He's doing some great videos, a great friend of mine. Go and have a look at his channel and see what he's doing. Oh my God, it looks like there's blood on those tree stumps. Do you think somebody's been doing, well, it was Halloween, do you think someone was up here doing sacrifices or something? Oh my God, what has gone on there? Is it paint or is it blood? Ooh. Oh, definitely Blair Witch Project stuff, innit? What, the tree with white bark, what is that? I don't know. I think it looks like a blood sacrifice has been done up here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they've been sacrificing foreigners who do live streams. I don't know. But the tree is silver birch, or in Russian, berioza. Berioza. Great for firewood, that stuff, but it is full of, what do you call it, sap. And you have to dry it. It's a long drying period for that timber. Your sap blocks up your chimney and creates dangerous fires. So, have you ever seen how crazy it's getting in Northern Ireland, Cameron? Yes, I lived in Northern Ireland, served 12 years with the army and then another 2 years afterwards. I know Northern Ireland very well. So yeah, I haven't seen what's going on in the news at the moment. I hope for peace, I really do. I was part of Royal Irish Regiment, and when they disbanded us and peace came about, I was absolutely hopeful that peace would ensue and that some of the nonsense would stop, because it was disrupted people's lives, if nothing else. You know, we disrupted people going about their own business. You know, people going to shops and getting stopped by the army and getting searched. You know what I mean? Oh God, hell, you know, poor people. I really always felt sorry for that intervention. I really truly hope you get peace there, and I hope there's no more return to the way it was, because it was crazy at one time. People dying, over 3,000 people murdered and killed over the, or was it 6,000? I think it was 3,000 military and 3,000 civilians murdered or killed during the Troubles. Really wouldn't want to see that again. Horrible time. Keep safe wherever you are. Stay away from the paramilitaries. Hopefully, we'll have a look at that. You know, you said that. We'll have a look at the news. I haven't been following it. It's hard to get from here. It's hard to look at the BBC. Just the way that you've got propaganda over there, we kind of we've been the BBC's been blocked over here, so we don't get to see it. In fact, do you know what? There's red on the stumps there, and there's red across the stump there. What has been going on here? Some Blair Witchy Project stuff has been going on, hasn't it? There's blood on them there, or is it paint? I don't know. And it's the same over here. Whoa. Lena! Смотри! Вот! Смотри! Кровь на дерево. Что это? Вот. И смотри, вот там тоже. Лена, Лена, вот там тоже два. Что это? Is it кровь или краска? Oh, she says it's paint. Oh well. Well, it could have been. It could have been. Tree is a birch, yeah. So silver birch here. Kind of typical European. Moonlit Mystery 3. What's up, bro? What's up with you, bro? How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day, whatever part of the world you are in. We're having a great time. Well, not having a great time, but we're having a walk up here. So my missus taking photos, looking at the ducks. And the dogs are looking at the ducks as well, thinking they would make a tasty dinner. Wouldn't they, eh? They make a tasty dinner. Yeah, look at him, Lena. Смотри. Смотри. Lena. What? See him there? He's slobbering, looking at the ducks. Is there anything like it in all your life? Oh my God. He's thinking you would make... Look at that. You monster. They're ducks. He's slobbering, looking at the ducks. Yeah, they would make a tasty dinner, wouldn't they? They're ducks. They're not for you to eat. They're cute and not furry, but, you know, feathery. You horrible creature. Wants to eat them poor little duckies. Yes. That's a wolf in him there. He's wolf face there. He's about 25% wolf, we think, and about 75% something else, probably German Shepherd. But the trouble with these, when people breed dogs with wolves, you don't know what you're going to get. It's a dangerous thing. I would recommend anybody who's thinking about breeding dogs with wolves not to do it. It's a recipe for disaster, it really is. You just do not know what percentage of wolf they're going to be in them, and they're very demanding. Don't rub your slobber on me, you horrible thing. He's very demanding. In the house, he wants to be loved all the time. He comes up and reminds you, right, mate, don't forget me, you know. He doesn't like to be left alone for long. He doesn't wander very far from the house, actually. Do you? Eh? Don't wander very far. But the other one, that thing, fox face there, he's a mongrel, Heinz 57, you know. Heinz 57 varieties in every can. He'll sort of wander off anywhere, he will. Not a care in the world. But Jackie the Chan there, he'll not wander too far. Will you, Jackie Chan? He'll not go too far. He's only... Сколько лет они сейчас, Ле?
Ему 3, а этому 4.
3. Невозможно 3. Последний год сказал 4.
Нет. Этому 3, этому 4.
Кто? Yeah. She said...
Он в 20-м году родился, а?
Yeah.
Нет, тогда...
Just remember when they're born. So they're 5 years old. Woman, can't count. Математика нету. Null. She doesn't have any mathematics.
Пятерка в школе была.
Yeah?
Да.
So she got high grade in school apparently, but seems to have forgotten how to count since then. Since 2000 they were born, and now it's 2005. So, yeah. Одинаковые, да?
Что одинаково?
Одинаковые 5 лет.
Нет. Arctic старше на год.
So Arctic is a year older. That's the fox face there, and Jackie is a year younger. The bark is brilliant for making fires, as the sap content is very flammable. It's great for making fires. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I've got a wood burner at home. We're on solid fuel central heat, you know, wood-fired central heating, and it does burn really well. But you have to let it dry over a long period. And really, 2 years is what you want, because the sap blocks up the chimney pipes. It doesn't block it. It lines the chimney, and then soot attaches to it and gets bigger and bigger till it eventually blocks it up, or it catches fire and sends it up like a Roman candle, which you really don't want. Dangerous. So you have to be careful with the things like that. A couple of nice, beautiful girls. So yeah, it's oh.
Да, не бойтесь, девочки, они хорошие. А, его вот собаки подрали.
Да.
А это сразу убегает, поэтому это целый. Бросает друга в беде. Меня тоже надо понять. Да, скажи, девочек любим. Даже собаки в целом больше женщинам. Да.
Ну, волкособ, не.
Ну, это не овчарка, это волкособ. Волкособ?
Да.
А ты кто? А это мама немецкая овчарка, а папа приблудный.
Как знаю.
Лисенок, этот волчонок, а тот лисенок. Да.
Where am I? Please. This is Leningrad oblast, just outside of St. Petersburg in Russia's northern capital, in the northern capital. Beautiful place. Does the sun ever shine in Russia? Apparently not every time I've been out. There's the sunshine. My missus, she's a sunshine for me. So, and beautiful girls down there as well. What else do you want in Russia? What a beautiful, and friendly girls too. So you can see I'm plainly foreign, speaking English, and yet they're, once again, as proven, friendly. No danger. Girls out walking around the lake in the late evening alone. No danger at all. It's one thing I like about Russia. There's no danger of people getting mugged, stabbed, raped. Very, very safe place to live this year. But the rain seems to have it's gone on holiday for a while. It is just coming towards winter. We are almost ready for snow. It should be snow and it's not. So it's a bit odd weather. You can't get to the ducks. Come on. So, давай домой. Магазин и домой, да? Темно. So we're going to head now to the shops. I've got to collect a few bits. Walk around Moscow and get back to me, comrade. I can't go down to Moscow. It's too far and I'm not going to walk around Moscow. There's lots and lots of YouTubers in Moscow that are walking around, live streaming and doing videos all around there. It's YouTube to death, is Moscow. And it's a long way from here, so it's all you do. Get a job, you bum. Oh, Bot's back. Oh, Bot's back. Okay. Bot's going back into timeout gulag. There you go. Goodbye. Nice to see you, and you've gone again. What are those white cheese? White cheese or silver birch? Are you the guy that bit the Tesco cashier down here in Weatherall? Nope. Don't think so, because I'm in Russia, not in Weatherall, which is UK, innit? So it's unlikely that I would have bit a cashier. Ooh, what's going on here? Ooh. So it's very unlikely, innit, really? This is just Leningrad oblast, just outside of St. Petersburg. It's about 12 kilometers. 12 kilometers от города?
Да.
About 12 kilometers outside the city.
500 метров вообще от города.
No, граница, да, no.
Ну, от метро 12 километров.
So 12 kilometers to the center of the city, basically. So, you know. And we're just coming back into the settlement where this area is, right on the edge. Some very, very big, beautiful houses have been built down here. I don't know if I've shown these before. I don't know if Stalingrad. Peter Parker, Stalingrad, no, Leningrad. Not
Сталинград — это бывший город, то есть сейчас город Волгоград.
Yeah, it's Volgograd now, but they're talking about, so they're talking about renaming of Volgograd back to Stalingrad. People want it, so they're having a debate and they'll have a vote on it at some point, and whether it's actually going to get turned back into Stalingrad or not. I don't know if that will be the case or not. I think there's a good chance, because people are feeling rather patriotic at the moment, so there's a good chance it will be returned back into Stalingrad. So there you go. So off to the shops now. Oh, it's raining. You can see the rain on the water. Look at that. Nice to see. Красиво. So you can see it. Yeah. When we first came here, when we first did this 15 years ago, none of these houses were here. This is all new. This was kind of a muddy track, and this was kind of full of rubbish and all kinds of things. And byl grázny ranče, mnogo musa vaляется. And now it's been cleaned up and kind of, there's still a bit of graffiti there. One of the few areas of Russia where you'll see graffiti. It's not something you see a lot of. Very kind of rarely seen graffiti.
Закат какой красивый. Закат солнца.
So there's the sunset going down. I haven't seen the sun, so why it's sunsetting, I have no idea. But почему? Не видел солнце сегодня. Вообще, целую неделю. It's raining. So, but there is sunset going down over there. You can just about see it over there. Look, sunset in the rain. Maybe should somebody write a song about it. So let me see this answer on the phone. Have you heard of the Datilov Pass incident? Nope, not heard of that. What's that? Datilov Pass incident. No idea. What do you think happened? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about. You've lost me. You're obviously on some kind of different dimension to me, because I don't know. Datilov Pass. No idea. What is it? Was it some kind of, I don't know, thing where they went back to the future or something? I don't know. It sounds like kind of sciencey to me. If you're asking me what you think happened, no idea. No idea. That's the old tank testing pit. This was a military training area at one point, a long time ago, obviously. And that's what remains of the tank testing pit. So they have a slope in there. They would drive tanks in and see if they bubbled, I suppose. I don't know. You do a lot of walking and not a lot of riding bears. You sure this is Russia? Sorry. I've shown my bear. I've shown you my bear before. I've got a pet bear at home. But he's drunk at the moment. He's been drinking vodka all day. So you'll have to excuse him. He's not up for going out in the rain. You know, bears are very timid creatures. They don't like getting wet. Come here, you. Come on. Jackie. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Come here. Trying to get my lead ready to put him back on the lead, because I'm not having him. See how people, someone said I'm walking around all day, get a job. Yeah, wouldn't you like to walk? 9 Soviet hikers died in the Ural Mountains. Don't know. Yeah, obviously, they probably went out and got lost and got frozen to death. Wouldn't surprise me. Come here, Jackie. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Jack, come here. Jackie, Arctic. Come here. Don't you be wandering off, buggerlogs. Come here. Come here. Come here. You've got to go on the lead, mate, now, because I know there's doggies down there. And you'll go all silly, won't you, and start barking at them. Come here. Come here. Come here, you bugger. There we are. She's on lead. Okay, so it was in the 1950s. I don't know. I've not heard about that. But I will. Which part of Russia are you in? This is Leningrad oblast, just outside of St. Petersburg in Russia. This is Russia's northern capital, in fact, which is very nice. We're just going past now. We've just been at the lake there, if you hadn't seen it. And we're going to go past some of these big houses here now they've been building. They did die of hypothermia, but no one knows why they left their tents. Maybe a bear was chasing them, who knows what they were doing. Maybe they were drunk, been drinking too much vodka and wondered about, I don't know. I can't explain. Maybe they thought there was going to be an avalanche and they left their tents. Maybe they're spooked by something, who knows what. I've not seen it, but might have a look at it if I've got time. But, it's always interesting to hear these things. Yeah, let's look at the beautiful big houses down here. Whew. Russian Frame House Season 2 video was fantastic. Thank you. Season 2 video. There's lots more coming out. They're coming out every 7 days or so. As you know, we left, or maybe you didn't know, we left Novgorod to come back to St. Petersburg for the winter. We're wintering here. and then we will go back to Novgorod in the summer and continue on. But I think there's about 6 or maybe 5, between 5 and 7 videos that haven't been released yet. They are made, and they are, oh, okay, there's about 5 to 7 videos, I've forgotten exactly, and they're on a schedule with YouTube, and they're released every 7 days until they've run out, and I'll do the shorts as well, obviously, to promote the videos. But why did you move to Russia? How is it compared with living in Britain? How is it compared to living in Britain? It's a way of life, but it depends, you know. I'm obviously older than a lot of people, you know, an old fogey, and for me, so I've got my pension, and for me, it's a nice way of life. I've been following for a while. Did you celebrate 1K subscribers? I didn't celebrate, so it was so fast. It was yesterday. We only hit 1K yesterday when I was out, and it was just I didn't even realise we'd done it because we were live streaming. Obviously, we couldn't see what was going on, so I hadn't seen it. But yeah, it's a big milestone. It's the first 1,000 subscribers. It's a thank you to all the subscribers for subscribing. I'm really grateful. The channel will grow, and hopefully I'll show a few more people about frame house. There's another frame house, incidentally, frame housing in Russia. There's one that's been built right there, very, very popular. I'm hoping to show that people, you can and come and live here and have a nice house, have a really nice house. You know, that's same type of housing I'm doing, frame housing, same kind of thing. That's probably a bit nicer. We've got nicer timber by the looks of it. But yeah, that's well made, isn't it? You can see there. Can you see any differences between my house and that house? I wonder. They have got insulation in the corners. Whoa, that's great. That's great. They've done that, but yeah, so they've done the same thing, except on their top plate they haven't got insulation in the top of the wall on the top plate. Ew, that's going to get a wind blowing through there, isn't it? Oh dear. Oops. Never mind. Yes, it was fast. You have the voice of a TV host. I don't know about that. He touched up my little brother. You're back again, bots. Oh God, here he goes again. Time out. Back to time out gulag. There you go. He's gone again. Had to throw him out into the gulag, to the timeout gulag for selling nonsense. Why do these trolls come on here? I mean, they've got nothing better to do. Has he been touching himself all day or something? Oh, God knows what. You know, silliness. I guess the trolls that I threw out earlier are now coming back again. They've been waiting out on the timeouts, doing their wherever they're doing their gulag, and coming back again. But that's okay. They can do that. It's very. They don't actually realise, the trolls don't actually realise how good it is for the channel, actually, because the YouTube algorithm picks up on the chat who are genuinely asking questions, genuinely chatting to me. So I don't want to spoil it for them because it's silly. Anyone get candy on Halloween? We don't do Halloween over here. The colours of those trees, red, yellow and green, are awesome sceneries. Yeah, you like that there? How's that for a colour? Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's that time of year. It's for a traditional house. That's a very, very traditional Russian house. You would see that not very often. It's kind of gone out of, not really in style now, where they've got the decorations all around the windows and stuff, you know. It's very, very traditional. They've even done the gates, look. And there we go. And they've done the gates in that kind of Russian traditional style, and it says Petrovskaya Ulitsa, which is on the left there, Petrovskaya Ulitsa, and Uchastok, which is the 150, which is, Uchastok means a building plot. So obviously when they put those gates up, the building hadn't been registered or anything. It didn't have an address, so it was just registered as a plot. Yeah, very, very traditional. Another one being built here again. It's absolutely, I've said this time and time again, the amount of building work that's going on in Russia and investment into Russia is unbelievable. It is absolutely everywhere. Housing is going up left, right and centre. It's really something that's really taking off. There's another one there, look, with the block. That's being made out of Gaza beton. They've got a concrete founded pad down there, and they've got this, what they call Gaza beton. It's like aerated blocks they're very light. I'm not a big favour of them. I don't think they're it's kind of new technology, and I'm dubious of how long it will last, kind of thing. Probably won't last me, but I'd be dubious about how long it will last. I prefer the wooden framed housing myself. So wooden housing you can repair easily. Blocks is different story, in it. So, but yeah, I don't know why we follow the USA and do Halloween Australia. We don't do it when my older two kids were younger. Just my younger child, he's 22. Jag girl. You do, so you're from Australia. Do you from Jag girl, do you follow Aussie Spy, who was with me yesterday? He lives not too far from me, about, I don't know, maybe 15 kilometres away from me in the forest there. Aussie Spy. He's got a channel and he does all kinds of urban exploration and abandoned places and stuff like that, into all kinds of Soviet stuff. Really nice fella. Go look at his channel. He's doing pretty well. He's better video than me, that's for sure. But I think British are more sociable than Russians. My uncle and my aunt work there on real estate industry. I don't know. I'm sociable. What you see on YouTube, what I, my live streams, I'm the same in real life. It's not a kind of a persona or anything. Some YouTubers have these personas. With me, it's not. It's kind of, I am as I am all the time. Tend to be something stinks. Somebody's septic stinks. Yeah. I am as I am all the time. Big houses. Big, beautiful houses. I think they get the septic sorted out. But anyway, it stinks. But yeah, I'm kind of the way I am all the time. I'm just as silly with my wife as I am on YouTube, Very often we sit on, she sits in one chair, I sit and we throw things at each other, messing about. Kind of daft, but there you go. Long ass walk right. It's a good stretch of the legs, but this is it now. I think tomorrow, I don't know if I'll live stream tomorrow. Maybe I will in the morning for a little while. But obviously, everyone's on an agenda. I'm on an agenda. I'm trying to build up the watch hours on YouTube, so hence I'm doing a lot of live streaming. And I can't produce my videos from the house build because I'm not building it. They're already edited video and uploaded already. They're already done. The shorts are already chopped out and ready for release. So it's all on a schedule. I can't do that. So I'm restricted to live streaming. So yeah. You have septic tanks in Russia. Yeah, septic tanks really common in areas like this. But this area where we are, actually, I mean, I've shown this over the last few days. They're doing a massive. Oh, sorry, dog. Don't put your feet under mine then. I'm doing a massive. What do you call it? Waste management system. The whole area has been redone onto main sewage. It's actually a massive program. It's been working out for 2 years. The whole area, not just here, but down the other side of the area as well. It's absolutely humongous what they're doing. They're putting in central water into house, so houses will be on water instead of wells and things like that. And they're gasifying everything as well. So everybody's going to get gas. This area is already gassed here, and they're also working on the waste management. Какой сторону, Лена? Туда или туда? Туда или туда?
Вот туда.
Не знаю. Помню, вот.
Пробуй.
Yeah, трубы. Yeah, my favourite was Lenin's Square St. Petersburg video. Damn, that was awesome. Is that with the fountains? Is that what you're talking about? I did a very short video in the summer there. We did. We got shawarma. We were on our way to Novgorod. In fact, tangled up. Yeah, Lenin Square is brilliant. A lot of fountains. I'm hoping I will next summer when I go back up to Novgorod, to my new town in Staraya Russa, which is, I really like that town. I'm really a rural boy. I like the countryside more than the cities. Yep.
Вот покажи людям грибы. Я это есть не буду, но это съедобно, можно есть.
Что это?
Ну, серушки, помнишь, я собирала?
Потом. So, spot a few mushrooms. But, yeah, a 3-minute video, yeah. It was only a short video. When I was younger, my suit's place used to have a septic tank in her backyard, but years later, the area was upgraded. Yeah, that's the same going on here. I mean, you can imagine there. I know in America you have a lot of people have septic tanks in the rural areas, and not gas on central. What do you call it? Solid fuel. And it's the same here. It's a massive country, and it's taking. The expansion of housing is phenomenal, and because of that, it takes time for the infrastructure to catch up. So, wells and septics and stuff is not uncommon, but. It's getting upgraded. The amount of infrastructure they're pumping into this area is unbelievable. They're doing the waste management, and I've shown it a few times. Putting massive pipes in the ground for the waste management. The gas. This has all been gasified already, and central water. I don't know if this has got central water yet or not. It may have. So it is all coming. It's just that things take time. I mean, we've been here 15 years, it's just starting now. Just when it's starting to get all that stuff on, we're leaving, so typical, innit? Any suggestions of bother? No idea what you mean. I really wish our surroundings in Manchester were like this. It's a highly industrial area with smoke. I know it is Manchester.
Просто там знакомый мужчина умер, и я не знаю, когда он умер. Хотела спросить, вот в этом доме семейная пара там жила.
Иван Николаевич.
Не видели, там кто-нибудь живет уже?
Нет.
А вот на углу.
Вот дом, да.
Да. Ну ладно,
Talking to somebody. Yeah, Manchester Smoky Tops. That's where Lowry did a lot of his work, wasn't it? Manchester. So yeah, Salford. In fact, he was in Salford Smoky Tops, wasn't it? Do Russians speak English? Rarely. It depends where you are. In Moscow, yes. I mean, twice yesterday. Strangely, we got stopped by a Russian policeman yesterday doing a live stream. I didn't want to check a document. He wanted to subscribe to the damn channel. So and he spoke English, but he was from Uzbekistan anyway, originally. So yeah, you do find some funny things in Russia. They surprise. Can you speak Russian? Yes, I can speak Russian. My wife doesn't speak English, so we speak only Russian at home, and yeah. But yeah, you do find some funny. Yes, they were in a cafe yesterday, and it's obviously you can hear my accent, and she knew I was foreign, and she started speaking me English. So like, oh, so it's twice yesterday. Normally, I don't hear English from a living person kind of thing, from one year to the next. So a bit of a rarity for me, So that was funny. What was funny? The policeman were signing up to the channel, subscribing to the channel. He subscribed to the Telegram channel as well. It's like, oh yeah, really interested. How are you doing that? And in fact, there was a third person on the train. You catch it on the live. If you watch the replay of the live stream yesterday, there was a guy on the train who came up and says, "Oh, where you guys from?" You heard us speaking. And Jason said, "Oh, I'm from Australia." And he said, "Oh, we love Australia." And they got chatting for a few minutes there before I had to leave. So really friendly. People in Russia don't regard foreigners. There's a kind of distinction in Russia. I know in England we don't, we regard it as one, but in Russia they don't take the actions of a foreign government to be the actions of the people. They separate it out, you know. Just because the government's done something stupid doesn't mean the people all follow it, you know. So it's kind of different mentality in that way. You know, just because, Israel is bombing Gaza, they don't blame the people for that, they blame the government. Kind of a distinction, you know. It's kind of a different mentality. That is a huge fence. Imagine having that fence around your house. My God. Being like being that's what I don't like about settlements like this. This is what they call a cottage posolek. So it's cottage settlement, if you like. And they tend to put these big fences up around the houses, and to me they're just bloody ugly. I don't like them. But anyway, how long is the project Russian frame? The project it's now the second season, and it will be going for a third season starting in the summer. It's not finished yet. There's about 5 or 7 videos to be released, I think. They are on schedule, and there'll be one released tomorrow automatically. I'm not sure what time, and then I think there's another 6 after that, and then the shorts have come out as well. But the continuation of the build, I'll be going back up in, well, basically waiting for the snow now. As soon as the snow's down, we're going to have to wait about 4 months, and then we'll go back once the snow's melted and continue on with the build, which will be hopefully, I'm hoping about March or end of March, April time. That's kind of when I'm looking at to go back to continue on with that. That's something you see in Russia. People put bottles over the padlocks on the gates to stop the rain coming in and freezing the locks, because obviously winter, if you get moisture in the padlock, freeze solid, and then you can't open the damn thing. So something different. I agree, those huge fences seem odd and weird. Yeah. No. Hey. No. No. Oh, dear me. Jack. Come here. Come here. Jack, no. No. Thank you. Is that it? Yeah. The huge fences are awful. This is, if you go into cottage settlement, you see these type fences. I was in one last year. I think I did a video, but it wasn't on my channel. It was on the other YouTube channel that I run, which is for the Telegram channel. It's kind of user content. I did a video on there. I walked around the settlement, and what they've done is they painted all these ugly fences into white, and you really couldn't tell one road from the other. I was wandering around it was like a maze. It was horrible. I absolutely detest them. I don't like them at all. But it is a kind of a privacy thing here. People like the privacy, and obviously, and so they put these horrible fences up. I don't like them. Hello, cow. What were they barking at? Barking at the dog, and the dog was at the fence, and they're barking at him. Hello from Brunei. Hello, Mac. Mac Manibol. Hello, Brunei. How are you? I've never been to Brunei. I don't think I ever spoken to you from Brunei. You're very welcome to our chat. Hello from Berlin. Hello, Berlin. Love Berlin. Absolutely wonderful place. Been to there many, many times. Alan Wake Pasha. I don't know what you mean by. Oh, Russia. Okay. Yeah. So you've written Russia in kind of like Cyrillic. Okay. It's a really small country. Haha. We get less attention. I'm not sure which country you're referring to there. Oh, you mean Brunei, right? Is that Brunei? Yeah, Brunei. Yeah, it was one of the British colonies at one time, wasn't it, before the stupid empire was disintegrated, as it should have been. But yeah, I do know of Brunei. I think they had British over there doing military things at one point, didn't they? We get less attention. Yeah, I bet you do. But still a beautiful place. From what I've known, jungles of Brunei are renowned throughout the world, aren't they? Are you doing dogging, mate? You were watching that thing, weren't you? What's that what's that comedy show with what's his face in? And the girl says, we've been out dogging. And says, you've been what? It's been dogging. Yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to there. We have lots of oil here. I'll bet you do. Really lowest oil price in whole Southeast Asia. Yeah. I didn't know there was oil in Brunei, actually. I had no idea. I know there's a lot of jungles, but it's a place I've don't really know a lot about, other than I know it was a colony at one time. I also think your channel does more subs and views. I wish other streamers were natural like you. Now it's just eating and pretending. Well, I can't. I mean, everyone's on an agenda, right? Everyone's on an agenda. So a lot of people do YouTube purely for money. You know, they're on to get monetized and get as much money as they can and fill their pockets. With me, that's not the way. I don't care one way or other if I'm monetized. If it's monetized, great, but it's not really a thing for me. My YouTube was basically came about because I run a Telegram channel for people coming to Russia, immigrants coming to Russia. So an immigrant kind of help shack kind of thing. And we had a channel. We decided to start a YouTube channel for that channel, and it was basically Telegram members content. So like, you know, sparkly fountains and stuff, you know. And I was doing that, and I thought, you know, I need some of my own creative content, I want the freedom to show my my stuff, you know. So I separated the two channels. So there is a Russia Expat Info channel that I do run, but it's kind of only user content. There's a few videos on there, but yeah. So monetization not really about. I think mine was to show really other immigrants that you can build here at a reasonable price, and showing them to avoid a lot of people come here and they build housing, showing them how to avoid disasters basically with frame housing. Because if you're coming from the UK where frame housing is not a thing, well, we've not had it, you know. They don't know the technology, and so the builders stick these places up and they don't insulate in the right places. So that's what I wanted to show. That's where it kind of came about. So I hope so. We are neighbours with Malaysia. Oh yeah, of course you are. Been to Kuala Lumpur before. It's fun. Oh great, Kuala Lumpur. I'd love to go. I would love to travel around that part of the world. I've never been to that part of the world. I think what's the closest I've been to Asia? I've done Iraq, Afghanistan, they're kind of Asia. And Russia comes into Asia as part of Asia as well. Oh, we're at the shop. We're at the village shop here. To be honest, your content is inspired me to start my own about travels. I hope you do. I really do. I'm not really about travels. The content was about showing immigrants to how they can build housing. That's kind of where it started out, and it's sort of. But I quickly realised that I wanted to create my own content, my own thing, you know, my own expression. So that's what it's doing now. You know, I'm sharing my own stuff, kind of thing. I'm gonna tie him to the gas pole. I wonder if is that safe, do you think, to tie him to a gas pole, or do you think it'll pull it out the ground? Let's have a look here. Come here. Yeah, he'll be safe enough here, I think. Come here. A ty jedi magazyn. Ja dam kartę, prosto. Nie, ja dam kartę. Собаки, ja вот on туда, я туда. Nie teta karman, so she's going to shop and I'm gonna nickel pizza selling magazine. No, is it dangerous handing over a credit card to a woman? Oh God, no, 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 no. Ah! Sumka nada, Lena. Oh, this is T-Brawl telephone. Ostrożnie. Ah! Yeah, she's got that. I've got that. So she's got my credit card. Oh my God. Sachin Fa Madumash. Do you work every day? Do I walk every day? Yes, I walk every day. I walk with the dogs every day. But basically, I'm trying to boost the channel also to get more people to see what I'm about. boost up the watch time and all the rest of it, you know. But I do enjoy talking to people. I do enjoy talking to people about Russia, about life here. I love this place. Beautiful Russian girl come out the shop. You know, I love to show that it's not what the Western media makes it out to be, that there's no toilets in houses, for instance, and there's no there's no petrol in the stations and garbage like that. So I enjoy that. I use Prism tool. Great stuff. Prism. It's a good one, isn't it? It's streaming. Basically, YouTube has been slowed down to a standstill here for political reasons. You know, kind of the West has blocked certain things here, so we blocked them back. You know, and YouTube was one of the consequences of that, and so basically it's very difficult to view YouTube. You have to go through VPNs and stuff. So now Prism, I don't have to do any of that because it's through a streaming software that's from here, so it allows me to stream straight to YouTube without having to go through any hurdles and all that, which means I can get a higher bit rate and a better quality of picture, you know, because obviously when you're going through VPNs and shit, you have to lower the quality to do it. So that's why I'm using Prism, not Prism. But I'll just show you the shop here. Actually, I'll show you the shop. This is a very nice fella. He's from Uzbekistan. Actually, so this is a local village shop. It's one of it's the shop on the settlement, if you like. It's not a main shop. It's just a convenience place. But you can see they've got the usual stuff that you'd find in normal shops: Pringles and stuff, and vegetables and potatoes and all that, you know, all the kind of normal stuff that you would find in normal small shops, and veggies. And they sell sladosty. That means sweet things like biscuits and biscuits and buns, stuff like that. And they've got home preserves over there, look, and bread and all that there. What else they've got? They've got vegetables and fruit. Oh, you can get coffee to go there, a bit like Starbucks kind of thing. A tiny little place. It's strange, isn't it? And nuts and dried fruit and everything you can think of. You know, the of Russia. And so they kept the factories up and just renamed the brand to what is it called? I don't even know. I'm not a Coke drinker, but yeah. It's the same stuff, basically. It's a different name on it. Some stuff's been rebranded. There was Lay's, or the crisp in Russia, the chips in Russia, and there was a politician from the West saying how bad Russia was at eating a bag of Russian Lay's. It was funny. It's a big slip up, fraudulent slip. It's been a pleasure to be part of the Iron Man community. I'm glad. I hope you like it. Go Samurai 1925. Go Samurai. You know what, Go Samurai? You've been on here such a long time. You've been such a great guy. I think you should be a moderator, shouldn't you? You've been added as a moderator, Go Samurai, so you can throw people in the timeout gulag as well, because you're such a great guy. And it's sometimes when we're live streaming, it's just the trolls were all in this earlier on, and it was just like 6 trolls all giving it large. And no, just couldn't. I was throwing them all in the gulag. So, but now you're a moderator, so you can throw them in the timeout gulag as well. Put them with electric nipple clamps or something, whatever they do in the gulag. Keep telling me today that the KGB was watching me and whatever. If you didn't, did you see our live stream yesterday, Ghost Samurai? I don't know if you saw our live stream yesterday, but we actually met a policeman on the train. It was the train, wasn't police, but train. It's a rail police, if you like. And this guy came running over to us to see what, he heard speaking English. And he was over and he came over and said, "Oh, great YouTube channel." oh, what is it? What's it called? What's it called? I want to subscribe. And he subscribed to the YouTube channel, and I'm guessing he may be watching now. And so we've got a Russian policeman in the YouTube channel as well, and he joined our Telegram group as well. If you didn't know, I have got a Telegram group called Russia Expat Info. You find a link on the channel there, and that's really to help immigrants coming into Russia. There's a lot of Americans coming to Russia at the moment. Really common. A lot of people coming in, and it's very difficult. It's not easy to move into Russia. The visa process and the immigration process is not easy. It really is not. It's very well controlled, but it's not easy. They're kind of like police checks and all this kind of thing. They have to be stamped and legalised and apostilled and translated and all that. And then you've got all birth certificates have to be all apostilled and translated and all that as well. There's a whole, and each country really has its own, like Americans can have a 3-year. Oh God, my miss. Incidentally, if you didn't know, if you pay by card, right? If say you drop your card and somebody paid it, it comes up and gives you an SMS message on your phone. How much and exactly where it is, so it's I'm surprised. I'm thrilled to hear that Americans are moving to Mother Russia. Yeah, there's an awful lot coming to Russia. There is absolutely a ton of Americans coming to Russia. In fact, one of my administrators in Russia Expat Info, the Telegram channel I've got, she is just come from America. She has come from Boston, I think it is. I can't remember exactly. I always forget. There's so many places in America, isn't there? She's Angela. She's a very clever, educated lady. She's in our Telegram chat as well. She's American. We have a couple of Australians in our channel. Obviously Aussie spy, and another girl, Anastasia. She's been here 30 odd years. Great lady. We've got a lady from India. We've got a girl from England, but she's Irish. We've got an Irish fella as well. All in our administration. We've got 9 in the other world, but I've got a good team there, and they really do. Because obviously I've been here a long time, and my kind of, I'm out of date a bit on the immigration side. Obviously I did mine a long time ago. I'm a citizen a long time, so what's coming in now isn't relevant to what I did. Things change obviously, so it's always great to get people in the chat. If you're coming to Russia, if you're thinking about immigrating, I can tell you it is not easy. It is not easy, but not just the technicalities of the immigration process, the visas and all that, but also things like just moving money to Russia is very difficult. It's not an easy task. It can be done, but it's not an easy task. There's all kinds of things like that. There's schooling, language problems. Of course, moving to Russia, you also have to take a state language test, so that is obviously very difficult for people. Here in the US, that kind of information isn't shared openly, or is depicted badly by Western media. Your stream is much needed. I know that Russia is demonized, obviously. But people forget that Russia is not at war with the West. We're not at war with America. We're not at war with Britain. We're not at war with France or Germany. It's Ukraine only. Which was, we've talked about that before. I've talked about it before. We've been trolled and we've dispelled the myths. Anybody who's got a brain knows what's going on. But I hope I am showing a part of Russia that is not often seen. I hope I am showing it. I am showing you that something that's not as bad as they make out. It's some beautiful girl saying hello to the dog. People are nice here. People are friendlier. I mean, honestly. Of course, in any country you get an arsehole, right, who's going to give you a load of grief, right? I mean, that's just people in it. But on the majority of people here don't hate foreigners. I've not met anybody who hates a foreigner. Just doesn't exist. there's no what do you call it? There's no racism here. There's no religious tensions here. So you know, it's quite. It makes it safe because you've not got like gangs of youths hanging. I mean, say I'm at the shop now. If there was a gang of youths outside the shop in England, I'd be worried. You know, I'd be like, oh my God, one of them's going to have a knife in his pocket. You know, is it safe to go to that shop? I'd probably avoid it. In fact, I'd probably go either to a different shop or a different way or something. You know, whereas here, if there was a gang of youths here, I'd probably ask them to help me carry me shopping. You know, that's the kind of difference that it's here. NATO's at war with Russia, slandering them, trying to devalue their economy. Well, they're not doing a very good job of it so far. They're trying and not doing very good. There was a big post in the Telegraph, in the English Telegraph today about it. My missus just come out. Oh my God, what she bought! She's bought half the shop. Oh my God. Oh, what she bought. Oh my God. А ты брал арчик. Что это за руки?
Это хлеб, уточек покормить.
Oh, she bought bread for the bird. What? Знаешь, сколько там дома?
Что дома?
Хлеб старый.
Ну, так правильно, никто же не взял.
She's bought bread for the ducks because she's soft. No, I like feeding the ducks as well.
На, чуть-чуть осталось.
She's giving me a credit card. Giving a woman a credit card, that's like fatal, isn't it? I'm probably going to be bankrupted now. We're in a tangle. We're in entanglement. Ah, come here. We got entangled there. So over to the duck pond to feed the ducks. Because it'd be funny if they didn't eat. If the ducks didn't eat the bread. Or somebody come say hello to the dog. Pet that dog. Pet that dog. Pet that dog. Pet that dog.
Собачки. Ну какие. Погладь собачку. Да, собачки. Машина едет. Надо отходить с дороги.
Давай, домой.
Все, Маши, пока-пока, собачка.
Пока. Lovely. Again, foreign. She realised I'm foreign because she heard me speaking English. But even so, brings a child over to pet the dog. Pet that dog. You know what I mean? You know, it really does gladden me, you know, being here. And I kind of, being in the forest, I kind of we get a bit isolated sometimes. And being here a long time, I've become a bit, I forget just how nice it is sometimes, you know. You kind of become blasé and forget just, you know, I forget how lucky I am to be that I'm so grateful to Russia to allow me to be here, you know, to give me citizenship. It's a big privilege to have that, you know, to give a foreigner and an ex-soldier at that, to give me citizenship. I mean, I'll be eternal. At 56, if I was in the UK, I would be having to work till I was 68 or more, whatever age they're going to change it to. They're talking about making people work till they're 70 years old now. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? Oh, don't they come? Are they coming? I'm not sure if you can see this. The ducks are coming. They're coming for the bread. The duckies on the little pond here. Oh yeah, they like the bread. We're not chasing. We're not eating ducks. My missus is feeding the ducks, and my dog wants to feed on the ducks. She's feeding the ducks at the duck pond. Yeah, давай побыстрее. Feeding the duckies. They're loving that, aren't they? So yeah. Russia and America could have been very good allies on a different timeline. We aren't so different as to be culturally incompatible like the West with Islamic countries. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you know, there is not the division between Islam and Christianity here. There is no, what would you call it? There's no animosity between the different religions. So, you know, my neighbour's Muslim, my other neighbour's Jewish, and where am I? I'm supposed to be, what do you call it? Orthodox. I forgot what I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be Orthodox, but I'm not. I don't believe in anything. But no, there's nothing like that. If you didn't know, most Muslims in Russia, from Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, all the stans they say, most of them eat pork just like everybody else. They're not fanatics like they are in some of these mad Islamic countries, and they don't associate with them. You know, they'll say, well, they're not. What they say about, you know, if I ask my neighbour, what does he think about ISIS? He'll say, well, they're not Muslim. They're something else. They're fanatics, you know. Very, very different people. And therefore, you don't get religious tensions here. We walked yesterday. There's a beautiful blue mosque in St. Petersburg. You can look it up on online. Obviously, we did a live stream, and the quality wouldn't have shown it in all its beauty. But I think I did one short video on the other channel about the Blue Mosque in St. Petersburg. But have a look online for the St. Petersburg Blue Mosque. Absolutely gorgeous building, beautiful. And you know what? As well, I'm supposed to be a Christian, right? I can walk in there. You'll be welcomed in, no problem at all. I can go across the road, go into the church, be welcomed into the church. The Orthodox Church. I can then walk across to the synagogue and be welcomed in the synagogue. No problem. No religious animosity here whatsoever. It's very refreshing to come to a country where, coming from the UK, where we had, you know, Islam against Christianity and what do you call it, Sharia law and all that. There's none of that here. It just does not exist. Women do not cover themselves up in bloody bin bags, you know. There's none of that here. I think I've seen once. You know, and it's really, 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 nobody likes to see that. It's not. Oh, that's the duckies anyway. They're all fed. So yeah, we don't have religious tensions here like they would in the West as such. Islam should be destroyed totally, to be honest. No, I disagree. I don't think Islam should be destroyed, because I mean, I've got a lot of my neighbours are Islamic. One of my neighbours prays 7 times a day, but you know, we don't have any racial tensions like that. My other neighbour is Jewish. I'm Orthodox, but with Jewish roots. My wife is Orthodox with. She's actually from Cossack bloodline. So yeah, look at it here. It was quite nice, but isn't it? So yeah, there is no the smelly travels are better suited to the Middle East ages than the 20th century or this year. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like I said, if you asked any Muslim here what they think about the Middle East and the craziness that goes on there, the first thing says, well, they're not Muslims. They're you know, they don't regard them as that. You know, very, very different people. What about that concert hall attack? A whole back had to have involved some strong feelings. No, yes, it did, but it wasn't. Okay, so you got to understand that. I don't know what they told you in the West. I can't imagine. Can't imagine what nonsense. But that was actually a terrorist attack committed by Ukraine on Russia. It was organised by Ukraine. The people that did the attack were trying to get out of Russia into Ukraine. It was completely state-organised terrorist operation by Ukraine against Russia. That's exactly what it was. They were just pawns in the thing. They were paid a lot of money to do that attack, and every one of them was caught. And their fate, as yet, I do not know. I wouldn't be surprised if they were removed from the earth. But yeah, that was a Ukrainian attack. I mean, I think they chose those people to carry out the attack purely because they were obviously from Tajikistan or Uzbekistan. They chose those people to make it look like it was an Islamic attack. It was an attempt at a cover-up in case they got caught. Of course, they did get caught. It wasn't very long either, so you know. So, you know, it was a Ukrainian thing. It was a Ukraine, and if you didn't know, Ukraine has carried out numerous terrorist attacks in Russia. They killed a journalist's daughter. They've killed quite a few journalists, actually, here in Russia by booby traps under cars and things like this. Really horrible. Ukraine really needs to be, Zelensky needs to be removed at the quickest opportunity. But anyway, yeah, so it does bring some feelings, yeah, of course it does. But everyone understands that it was Ukraine who carried that out. It wasn't Islamic forces or ISIS, whatever they tried to make out. It wasn't. It was Ukraine. Absolutely 100%. But yeah, that narrative was not all that prevalent in the West for obvious reasons. Yeah, of course it wasn't prevalent in the West. You know, they want to keep that quiet. Кто делает Москва? Вот это бомбы. What? You heard it yourself then. Straight away. I don't need to explain it to Ukraine straight away. Everyone knows it here. I mean, they caught them. They had their telegram messages from Ukraine. They had the SBU, which is the Ukrainian Secret Service. They had their messages on their phones. They were heading to the border with Ukraine. It was from Ukraine, you know. And they just picked on those stupid people who thought they were going to get rich quick from doing a quick shooting, and they picked them because they had the right religion. They were chosen. They were people that were used by Ukraine, cynically used, if that's my opinion. So yeah, Putin is dictator. Oh God, here we go again. Yeah, you go to timeout gulag. Goodbye to you. Timeout gulag for that nonsense. We don't need it. Listen, anyway, it's very dark here now, and we're walking up here now. I can't see much point in keeping this live stream going any longer because you're not going to see anything apart from the dark forest. There's no moonlight up today. There's a bit of light over there, but yeah, it's not worth it, is it? So I will bid you all a good night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for making me up to 1,000 subs. I had forgotten about that. What did Puskay? You see it completely dark now. I can't. There's no point in thank you I'm really grateful to all the subscribers who've got me up to 1,000. It is a great achievement. We actually did it in just over a week, actually. From going from 160 to over 1,000 in a week is phenomenal progress, isn't it? It really is fantastic. And can't thank everybody enough for that. But sometimes I need reminding about that. But pardon me. But anyway, hope you have a wonderful weekend, a restful Sunday, whether you be going to church or going to a car boot sale in London or whatever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and be safe and have a nice time with your families or whatever. And I'm out for now. Whew.